Well, everyone, I've been using my iPhone 13 Pro for the last 2 or 3 months now, and I can definitely tell you this is a very, very good device, and I do think it's my new perfect iPhone. Before this, I had my iPhone 11 Pro, and actually I had my iPhone 12 Pro after that. But my iPhone 11 Pro was probably the last perfect iPhone I had. It was perfect in pretty much every single area. Now, it wasn't 100% perfect, but pretty much for, how good of a phone can be, it was a very good device. Now, my iPhone 13 Pro, it has some issues here and there, but for everything that I've done with this iPhone, it has been such a solid upgrade coming from my iPhone 12 Pro, and I do think this is a really, really good upgrade if you currently own an iPhone 11 Pro or any of the iPhone 11 series. Going to a 13 Pro I think is a really good choice. Now, to give you some perspective if you don't know, my iPhone 12 Pro experience was kind of weird. It didn't really feel like that big of an upgrade coming from my iPhone 11 Pro, but also, I had some massive battery degradation issues which really kind of ruined my experience with that phone. With my iPhone 13 Pro on the other hand, so far so good, no battery degradation on my device. I've been using it pretty much the same, but I don't use a MagSafe wireless charger anymore. But also, this device has been a really solid upgrade. The performance and the cameras and everything, those things don't really mean a lot to me, to be honest. I think all my iPhones have been fast. I've never really complained about the performance. The biggest thing about this iPhone is that it's consistent even on iOS 15. I'm surprised. It's been kind of stable. Some issues here and there for sure. I've been experiencing a lot more issues on my older iPhones than my newer ones, which is interesting. But this iPhone, I haven't really had too many stability issues. My only slight concerns are software UI tweaks, things like the newer FaceTime UI, some random glitches here and there. But I'm not really complaining about it too much. Anytime I've needed to depend on this phone, it's been there, which is massive. But my biggest thing about this phone is the battery life. This has been a very good battery life, whatever you want to call it. This has had such beautiful battery life that I can't even believe how good the battery life is on this phone. And with that ProMotion display, I was expecting this thing to be, ending sooner than my iPhone 12 Pro. Sometimes Apple in their commercials, they make it sound like these iPhones are going to last so much longer than its predecessor, when in reality they're about the same, if not worse. In this specific case, Apple actually did a better job than you would think. The battery size is increased for pretty much all the iPhone 13s, but with my iPhone 13 Pro, it's maintained that same size as my 12 Pro pretty much, but they brought a bigger size battery in it, and they brought ProMotion. Those are the main things I was pretty much looking forward to for any iPhone probably in the last couple of years. And in this specific case, Apple actually went ahead and did that, which is amazing. Now, like I mentioned, the things like the build quality and everything, daily usage, all that stuff has been pretty much the same. I haven't really been using my iPhone more. If anything, I've been using it less, but even in my experience of using it, I haven't really had too many complaints. Now, there are still some random things Apple does, that with their iPhones that kind of throw me off, but with this iPhone 13 Pro, I think if you have the money and you're trying to get the best iPhone, dude, I think the 13 Pro is the best one you can buy, and I am a humongous fan of it for sure. I definitely do think for me, it's the perfect iPhone I could probably buy, and I've been thinking about this, and I do think that's still an accurate statement. However, like I mentioned, if you want to buy an iPhone 12 Pro or 11 Pro, I probably would recommend going for the 11 series for the time being. Maybe go for the 12s like if you want to, but I think the 11s are more stable. But I do think the 12 series are the generation you should skip and just go straight for the iPhone 13s in my opinion. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.